Welcome, everybody. Good day to you. Good day indeed. So glad to have you here while we look at SoFi that is at the bottom, made that turn, and now we're on our way back. It won't be green today, it sure seems. Thank you for being here, everyone. And we're now going to switch right on over to King Cat himself, and that would be Catfish Tyler. See you guys later, everybody. Have a good time. So, hi there, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate it. I've got me and my display capture up here, and I don't even have my headline, which would be this: SoFi explodes how high? Well, we're going to change that right now. Yeah, we sure are. Going to go boop, boop. And we're going to say something like this: SoFi IPO. What the winner? Right? Still going up today, folks. What a winner. What's next? There we go. Whoa! I had my shade up there trying to get some light on this, get some light in the room. Thank you for being here with me today. I'm going to move this over here. It's kind of funny. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to open up here in the chat area. It looks like we are up and running. And we're here to show you some interesting things about this stock today, that's for sure. Go over here and put down this headline. Now that we have it up there, we're going to put our display capture here. We're going to bring my picture size down. There you go. And then we're going to go like so. And we're going to have everything in line. Boom. And we can take this page right over here. Boom. Open it up over here. So I can see people's comments over here, and we'll chat back and forth. And well, there you go. Welcome to all cats as we dive in here at SoFi breaking over $9. That was a very short-lived run down to their favorite number of 888, which could have easily been called today, right? Yep, I knew it. Well, that's probably the last time I'll get to fill an order at that my favorite price, right? Because as you can quickly see, those shares were gone, bye-bye. There weren't very many of them, I guess. They ran out. There must have only been about 1 million at that price. Huh. And then it just was gone. And now we're going to go 16 million to the upside, folks. Welcome. Thank you for being here with me. I know my voice is a little bit raspy, but I need to probably cut down on some of my excitement levels that I shouting and singing and yeah, I need to give my voice a break. So today we're gonna tone it down a little bit, keep it down on the low, tuning into the more mellowed out catfish. Right? Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. It's the catfish chill time as we spill over into the $9 price range. Thank you for being here with me. Yes, we're taking on a new character today. All cats are welcome. And this actually should be spelled. I think I'm going to get some shirt that we're all going to be cats this way. King. Who will be the king cat today? King of cats. There we go. Who's going to get that title today? Bring me some info, folks. Bring us some info. Put something on the table. Tell us something we can make $1 million on. Whew. Let's look at ARM. Oh, there's a rescinding, but still in the green. They're going to take it down to 6,413. Look at that. Even blew past that. Watch it now closely. We got our eye on it, though, folks. It's important for us to keep an eye on it. But video, folks, hey, good afternoon, Spartacus. Yes, Kimchi, what happened to Adobe? Yike. I don't know. Welcome, both of you. I'm calling you Smarty. We got everybody piling in. Yay. Oh, yeah. Come on in, everybody. The water's fine. Thank you for being here, Terry. Yes. Misspelled your name. Teary. You're not teary. You're going to be happy today. Look at that thing bounce. All right. We got a lot more. These are the intro fish coming into the school. Look at this. Busting back over 9 right now. Look at this number right here, folks. Be aware of it. Right here. There we go. Ring the bell. Who else bought with me at 888 today? Did anybody else fill at 888? Chime in if you bought today at 888. The last time we're going to see it served on the plate, 888. There's no debate. You can't relate to it again. Yeah. Folks, what a day for SOFIES, SOFLIES, I call us. But in this case, cats, right? All you fellow cats. And watch this thing right on ascending from here as the volume will be all accumulators. Smart SOFI buyers knowing, perhaps as I do, that we may never ever see the 888 number again until the price gets maybe to 16 or so, then they do a split, right? How about that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at that predictable drop right out of the gate. They had to come at it because there's no way to hold it back otherwise. Out of RTX, huh? All right. Let's look at some others that we have interest in. BTI. We have others. PBR. Okay. So, not too amazed here to see if those two are. Oh, look at us going green. We're going to go green. We're a green machine. You know what I mean? Adobe beat earnings but still dropped. Well, surprise, surprise. Does that ever happen to another stock you might be familiar with, folks? Beating earnings and dropping 25 or 30%. Have a look back to the date of May the 1st after we beat earnings. We beat the street by a very large gap. Crushed it, and we got crushed by those who are wanting to buy into this stock at $4.45. And they got it there. Now they've doubled their money. And they're going to double again from here because that's going to be the trend on this stock for the next 10 and 20 and 30 years. If you're patient, you're going to be able to be very happy you bought in today at 888 if you bought with me. Because you had to see it coming, people. And then we're going to try and stop it today at what number do you think? Well, look here. I got news for you, people. I want you to see what yesterday's low was. 886. So look at these lows now. 822, 844, 864, 879, a 2-cent pullback. Up we go. On up we go. Who called it? Don't you know? It was Catfish. Yo, everybody here. Kimchi, Jay Breezy. You all know. I told you. Out of RTX. Let's go look at it. Why? What did it do? I want to look at some others for you. Yes. See? Took a nice gain on that. Let me guess. You're going to move it over to Coney, C-O-N-Y? I want to look at another one first. Pfizer, P-P-F-E. How you doing on that one, bro? Huh. Nice. Oh, yeah. And they're trying to pull it down here a little right now during the pull down time. Folks, they can't beat the low. So there's nothing left for them to try to retain now but the high, right? They threw in the towel on the low, couldn't get it there. I told you there'd be many days in a row with a higher low and a higher high, just like from May the 15th, didn't I? And I also told you to keep buying it every single day on the low, and you'll keep making money, didn't I? And I've also told you that I've made money every single time I bought this stock at $8.88, haven't I? As it's about to break back over. See here, this number? You'll see. In the end, you'll see. We got some other stocks to look at here. Trust me. I want to see what ARCC is doing. Smidgen down, won't matter. It'll go up. But I will say this, Sparty, on this one, I don't like this double resistance at this lower figure. Okay. Here we go. But I do like this double bottom here. We got a triple here now. Now, actually, this will be the fourth bottom, technically speaking. Well, there's a big fake bottom right there, so there's one. Then there's your second bottom. There's your third right there. Third bottom. Fourth. Fifth. And there's your sixth forming here now at 896. Maybe. We'll see. But what I like here is the volume is very good for us here. Very good and moderate, just flowing in. That's what I told you since this price was in the 4s and 5s, is that there's just so much retailers behind this that just keep coming into it. They're relentless. It's relentless, really. All right, let me look here. Let's go see Adobe. That's about to go green, by the way, the one we're just looking at there. ARCC. I would surmise. Good volume on it. Well, that's gentle. That's a gentle retraction compared to what I see with my stock, Sofi. Of course, in that price range, you wouldn't expect to see it make such a big move. It's logical. Here we go. There's the bottom. You saw it, 897. Now she runs, folks. What do you say? What do you say? Sure looks like it to me. 4,151,000. Somebody just came in. Let's go have a look-see. Moving to the 1 day. Oh, yeah. Called it. Look at that big green candlestick there, folks. Somebody bought 1,000,007. See that? That's why we saw that. Oh, a 3-cent jump, people. Don't hesitate here. I've already told you, when you start seeing spikes over like that, there's big candlesticks coming in here. Whoa. Uh-oh. Soundhound is done. I got out of it. I took my loss on it. It wasn't much because I only had 40 shares to begin with. So, because I nibble. See, that's what a catfish does. But had it made its move, I would have. Oh, yeah. Watch it fly, Sofi. Watch it fly. What's going on over here with ARM? It made its bounce, too. So I took a red. But being that ARM did not have an effect on SOFI to the upside very much yesterday, it should obviously not have very much of an effect if it falls, right? Makes logical sense. And maybe a lot of that ARM money will start coming over to us now, seeing us going green today while the whole market's red. Look at the Dow down, the NASDAQ down, the Russell down, S&P down. SOFI, what is it doing? Up. Thank you for being here with me, everybody. I'm going to have to tone it down. Oh, my God. See that 2-cent jump to the upside, folks? I'm telling you, you better be buying here. I told you. All this. Yes, indeed. Keeping people informed so we can all celebrate going green while the market's red. The papers, that's what they said. How the heck could this thing go green when red is all over the screen? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Thank you all for being here while we're singing the SOFI song. I don't know who this is. I'm not going to play along with that song. I'm going to sing the SOFI song. Going green on a day with red. A sea of red, by the way. But the sea's where we reside. At the bottom's where we hide. Grabbing up the cheaper stock. Yes, we did. 888. Goodbye. Farewell. We've always done very well when we bought you there. We're so glad that we accumulated every share as we now see 908 appearing on our plate. It'll be coming as I ring. Oh, you just stay and you will see. 907. That was just like manna from heaven for the people buying in. They did it with a grin. I can guarantee you. All the shorts are giving in. They should be, and they should have a long time ago. PayPal's doing good, huh? All right. Let's go see how good that is. I will take a look-see. But I sure do like, I'd stay away from this right here. It might be a good buy spot, but I don't have that kind of money anyway. PayPal, PayPal, PayPal. People, 1%. Wait till you see what this is going to do today. Wait till you see what this is going to do today. There it is. Ringing at 909. Ringing at 909. Oh, wasn't that fine? We're blowing people's minds. Thank you for being here, everybody. Kimchi, thanks for throwing in all the information. All right. Well, what do you know? 908. a number again that they love to try to hold it in blue right by it. Goodbye to that. 908 flew by that fast, folks. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, folks. I'm having a hard time containing my excitement. I'm supposed to be being quiet and keep my voice down so that I can sing for people, but I've sillily overexcited myself again and gotten to volume levels I shouldn't be at. Now, being this case, if I'm going to do this, and I'm going to try to, folks, let me know if I get too loud, okay? Please. I got my volume level mic is maxed out. So, because I'm not using my big mic here. But, oh, goodness gracious. I'll just move in closer, all right? There we go. Now you can hear me. I can keep it nice and low. Thank you all for being here and having fun with me while we watch this thing. Let me show you what crushed them today. 822, 845, 864, 879, 2 cents a down. Then up we go. Couldn't stop and low. It's on its way. Now, could they stop this 918 number of yesterday? That's the only thing left for them to try. 918, and I'm gonna be buying. I guarantee you, the shorts will all be frying. They're gonna hate me as I buy it there, but I'm gonna buy me a ton of shares. At 918, ching, ching, I'm gonna hear the bell ring, ching, ching. Just like 901, 902, 903, you'll hear the 918 ring for me. Folks, if you're here, you should not be surprised by anything you're seeing. This is typical catfish behavior. Can you imagine how many times I got sent to the principal's office when I was a kid, folks? Those poor teachers that had to put up with me. And in a way, they were forced to, because guess what? My dad was never the principal at my school, but he was a principal at several different schools in the area of Central Florida. And he has even a library, memorial library for him in one of the schools, Garner Elementary, in the center of the state of Florida. Uh, and I think it's near Eloise, I think it's called. Garner Elementary has a library, and my father has a, I don't, well, that's it. You just heard it. And that's how much of an influence he had on our community. He was the first one when they started desegregation. He was sent over to the other side of the tracks to be the principal in that school, which had been all black people from the beginning of time until then. And that was quite a situation with people that he tried to. Oh my gosh, how many times he dodged bullets from people because he disciplined their children for getting out of line, you know? And back then, people got spanked for doing things, and some people didn't put up with that very well and come in looking to tan my dad's hide or call him and threaten him at our house many, many times, folks. I'm telling you, folks, what a what a dedicated servant to the community my dad was, and all the stuff I heard go on, and things got scary. Dad got chased him around the principal's desk one time, apparently, till the police could get there. Oh my gosh, I love you, Dad. Rest in peace. He's up there, part of the heavenly choir, I can assure you, having been the director of our choir at our church for 30 years, and the director of the whole Methodist big retreat every year in Leesburg, Florida, where they meet in Leesburg and have an annual retreat every weekend. One weekend it's the group from the south part of the state of Florida, the next weekend the eastern state part, the next weekend the western. And my dad was there every weekend of October for years and years and years while I was up there on stage and performing and leading the whole crowd in music. And I was a blessed kid, very much so, folks, and that's why I believe so much in believing in some spiritual supreme being. It doesn't have to be God. You can be of any walk of life here. I don't discriminate against anybody because that's just bias and idiot thinking. We're only taught to not like other countries by our government, see, the people in charge. The people in those countries are people just like you and me, folks. Believe it or not, they're people. The people that are in Ukraine, they're all dying every day from bombs being dropped in their apartment buildings, are people. It has to be stopped. We're in this generation, and we can't find another solution other than slinging lead at each other and blowing body parts off of and losing parents. And it's just so frustrating right now that we can't come to solutions without having to, but there's others. There's so much money involved in this, folks. That's what it's all about. It's about the big dollar, the almighty dollar, the war machine. And by the way, that's where so much more of our budget goes to, folks. I've shown people on this channel before. If you go search for comparative military budgets, we're spending 10 times as much money as anywhere else in the world on military perception, or to be given that we're falling behind in China. This, forget this, folks. It's absolute ludicrousy. Okay, we look at it yourself if you don't believe me. Go put it on Google and type in compare world military budgets, annual military budgets of the world. Put it up there, look at the chart, and your mind will be blown how much more we spend, more than the whole world combined, many, many, many times more. You just look at it and you'll realize it. You'll become aware, not naive, and believe what the news is trying to tell you. But there's some out there still harboring the truth. Lights, let your light shine. Stand up for the rights of the people. And that's what I do too here on my channel. As you can see right now when I'm talking, and look, it says now I'm being squashed. I'm not getting a good streaming experience suddenly. Somebody, I'm getting compressed or something. Throttled down is what it's called, folks. Shoot. Stream health. Poor. If I'm cut off, I'll be right back up. Give me time. Jeepers creepers. I'll ring the bell. 9/11. I'm back to excellent again. I'll try to behave myself and not talk about that kind of thing anymore. By the way, if I do lose it completely, I will find another way to speak to you. God, just restart everything and go to a different, boot it all down, run it all around, bring it all back up. It takes me 15 minutes or whatever, 10. Sometimes I get a chance to eat something then too, nibble on something. Well, my goodness gracious, look at this thing now, green as can be. Who called that? I hope you bought with me. Look at this number here, folks. Jeepers creepers, look at that number. I love it. Also, as you might have noticed, the big move up on ARM did not really affect SOFI's price as much as I thought yesterday. So if it moves down, I don't expect it to affect the price either. There we go. That's my logic. Shaniza, good morning. Welcome, smiley face. I bet that's you. I bet it is. We don't worry, we're going way over that. Welcome for being here. I appreciate it. I know you're smiling, seeing that this thing's moving towards $10 where we're going, and then 11 and 12, and everybody else. By the way, I'm keeping an eye on several other stocks up here. This is one I want you to see here, RSI. Thank you for dropping in. Let me know you were here. Hope you'll like this, everybody. Make sure you like this stream so that it gets shared with other folks. It helps the algorithm. RSI is barely in the red and probably about to bounce. Let's see. Yep. Look at the whole market though. The Dow down, the red NASDAQ down, the Russell down, S&P down, crude oil down. Good, thank God. Have you ever noticed when crude oil goes up and spikes, that the price is reflected the same afternoon at the pump or the next day? Crude oil price drops, we don't see that effect at all. Not for days. Let's see. I'm just going to keep ringing this bell every time it goes up again. There you go. That'll be fun. I'll bring this thing off till it just snaps off. And I don't mean, folks, we're going to see 913 real quick here. And if that dissolves away, this is going to be a very, very, very strong day for us. Pushing this to 931, then 944, then 949, then a pullback to 933, and then on up to 965, 66, and then down to 949, and then up, and then, but here's the gig, here's the giveaway. This is what you all should be aware of, the most important fact. Look at the high that was 918. You see it? This is where we have to surpass. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, folks. That will be the number they're going to try to stop us at here and now. Forget about 913. That's not it. They can't stop it there. There's too much volume coming in. Well, we'll see if I'm right or wrong, won't we? If it falls from 913, we'll see. I think sometimes they just almost allow it to get there. They don't try to fight it much because that's obvious. And then there they pile in with big amounts of sale orders. But we'll see what happens right here now. We're going to watch it right in front of our eyes, folks. It either pulls down off 913 or blows right past it and blows past 918 too. Then once it does that, you'll see many people leaving this. Let's go look at this chart and see what's happening with the volume. We're looking at the 1 day right now, folks. Thank you for being here with me, all of you. I appreciate it very, very much. All 18 folks we got in here in this room. And look at this number, folks. Be aware of the relevance to it. Right there again. And funny what it jumps to next, isn't it? 777 I just saw. Interesting. There it is again. See that? This is the forces of good versus evil. Look at them right there. There's the good. Uh-oh, went to the upside. Watch it close, folks, what I'm showing you right here. Look at that, 888. I'll just ring the bell. Got to buy there. 913, watch us blow by it, folks. There are no fake shares left on the SOFI tree. Just the ones that we picked, and now they're here with you and me. There's no more fake shares to buy. Where do you think the price goes but to the sky? Oh my. 913. You see what I mean? I'm out of Mullen. Oh my God, I never knew you were in that. Mullen the battery maker. Spartacus got out of Mullen. Kimchi Bacon saying some IPOs today. What I'm RYZB and NMRA. Kimchi Bacon, thank you very much. I like it very much. Thanks you. Very good knowledge to know. Let's go see how they're doing, shall we? PayPal is recovering, looking fairly good. Let's go see how they're doing. RYZB. Raise Bio. That'll be around noon, maybe. All right, we'll keep an eye on it. And NMRA. Folks, these can be very good to get in on. You saw that yesterday. All right, we see them there side by side. Got them lined up. We'll watch for them. Thank you. Thank you, Kimchi. Well, we're going to get back over here and watch SOFI fly off this number quick enough. Be a little bit of a manipulative effort, but folks, let's get in here on this chart. Oh my goodness gracious, look at this. Wow. Let's see who's so interested and how and why. And look at all these greens here. Look how hot the RSI is here, though. But it should be, because look how many greens there are in the last. Look at the size of these buys, people. In spite of this massive share dump of 2 million at 10:04, it had very little to no effect. Then they did a triple whammy, tried to dump very small amounts there to have an effect. Wham, 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 synchromentally. Look at the number: 40, 53, 65. With about 1.5 million, they made it fall to there. And then look at all those green candlesticks, people. Wham, 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 wham. Look at the size of them comparatively to the red ones. Let's go see how many institutions are in here today. $6.98. Here's what I find interesting, though. They're showing $6.99 here. I'm not sure which is which. They're sure not giving up any positions. Though, breaks 913. You're going to ring the bell there. Now we blow past 918 on our way to 10, folks. Wait till you see what happens when we go by 918. This is obviously very strong, show of bullish signal. I just want to congratulate everybody who's bought this below $9 for the last day we'll ever be there. Congratulations, folks. 888. How can you beat that? What a great number to buy this at. There won't be a lunchtime attack knocking this down to 887 today, or 886, which was the low already. But then again, I could be wrong. I am not a financial advisor. I sit here and spew charts at you. Charts and volume and news. Yeah, there's a lot of incentive here for this company to make this price $25. Believe me. You need to look into it with trading fundamentals, and you'll see what I mean. Look at that thing. Goodness gracious, folks, we got a lot of green here. Yeah, NMRA is getting ready to go green, looks like, today. I'm going to keep that on the chart, but we'll see. MULN. I've watched this, see it already popped up. Dang, holy crap. 71 cents. Oh, and that's a 25% gain. Looks like it's still running. There's Spartacus, but you took your profit smartly. You cannot go wrong making a 25% gain. That's how you get wealthy like Warren Buffett does. And by buying SOFI at $8.88 today, you get wealthy that way too, folks. Oh, yeah. Try to pull it back down to 908 to bounce off that because we know how much they were in love with 808, right? We saw that. We got some other stocks to look at quickly. Let's see how close you came to getting out at the high. Things smoking, man. What they announce? New stops for the 2023 Strikingly Different EV US Tour. What the hell they do? Looks like a pump and dump to me, so good move. Yes, you'll probably let me know. I'm sure you will, Sparty, won't you? I enter at 48 with 10,000. God, nice. I hear you, man. Sparty. He's here to show you how it's done, folks. I want to see SOUN. Boom. Kyler Chow bought the dip. You bought today at 888, Kyler? All right. I sure did. Every time it's hit that number, I bought it. And you know I had my orders there this morning. Then I popped up right after that. The price had already jumped up freaking 10 cents by then. By the time I could get lined up and everything loaded up and screened on and everything going, price had already jumped 10 cents. Pretty sweet. Like it's jumping now. It's going to jump off this number. You'll see it jump off this 908. Those that know the number know the numbers they go for and want to try to maintain and hold. And they buy into these good numbers. I already bought at 888, and I've already bought at 908 too. Yeah, I bought it 9.13 too. I bought it at 10.13. And I bought some at 11.13. And I plan to do that again, happily. And it won't be long. Not with days like this with the whole market down red and us going red and green, greener and greener. Look at the volume already, almost 8 million shares. ARM continuing a little drop. It's down 1%. So what? This thing was supposed to be at $51. It's up $11. Nice. Bring it all on. Why is everything descending so much? Did I miss something? What's going on? What's the headlines? Yahoo. See what they're making up. The UAW launches unprecedented strike at big three automakers. These headlines are so funny because just about 2 weeks ago it said stocks fall on China fears recession and whatever. Now stocks fall after strong China data. I said to you guys all a couple of weeks. You remember when I said that? Well, who cares what happens in China? If they're suffering, that should be good for us. But the prices were falling. Now that China's got good, strong data, and the prices are falling because of that reason. How do you like that? Does that make any sense to anybody here at all? Well, no, it doesn't. It never makes sense. This market doesn't make sense all the time. When you have our company, SOFI, breaking records every quarter for 8 quarters in a row, and the price every time they make an earnings announcement dropping 30%, that's not logical unless you figure it out what they're doing and how they're doing it. And then it's from the 30% down, it's back up 30 and then 30 beyond that. So they just made 60%, and then it's back 30, and then it goes 30, 30 again, and they made another 60. 50. The average price swing on this thing I've shown people. The average price swing on this stock from the highs to the lows is 25.48%. So we still got a lot of uproom from here, even at this price right here, from the 789. We're not there yet. We're not there. We're halfway there to that number in the 11s, which many analysts are calling for, 11 to 16 and even as much as 20. So regardless of their efforts to make this go red today during the 11 o'clock hour, here's what you need to pay attention to, this volume here. And what you also should be asking yourself is this: why would it fall now with no news? BTI might be a good place to come in. Oh, yeah. Hey, Spartacus, when SOFI reaches 10, is it possible that I will enter? But in the meantime, I'm waiting for 7.5. Spartacus, yeah, I know. I know what you're waiting on. Spartacus, I said, has gone into the food service industry and become a waiter. Here you go. All right. So I wanted you to know some other interesting things about SoFi that are in the development stage. I mean, in this interview, if you saw that fire, did anybody happen to see the chat with Kramer? Anybody catch that? When do you plan to sell all your SoFi shares? I already have all my SoFi shares up for sale. Now, not this price, but I have them all at 10, 12, 10, 19, 10, 31, 10, 48, 10, 54, 10, 65, 10, 76, 1087, where I will put a lot of shares, 1093, 1098, 1107, 1112, buy order at 1113, sell at 1119, sell at 1120, 1131, sell at 1148, sell at 1154, sell at 1165, a lot, sell at 1176, sell at 1187, a larger sum, sell at, and see these numbers that I know that they love so much is where I do the larger sums, also at the 12s, because when they pull back from there, you just buy it. You've seen it pulling back from those numbers so many times, you just buy it. Doesn't matter what it is, they pull it back. When you see it then make that turn, just buy more right there, market, just get it. Not diving. You never see me dive into stocks, and you'll never see me dive out unless it's a really astronomical number. I dove out at 1166. I told others here that were with me that day, please, it's time to sell some. Yep, it went past that number. It went to 1170, but where is it now? Where have you been buying it? Back down at 789. And now look at this thing. We're making a killing too, folks. And look at the new bottom here at even. Nice move, Spartacus. Nice move. Congratulations to you for making some more change. See, they finally got SoFi back red, a whole 2 pennies. They're probably feeling very good about that with the whole market down. Look at the Dow, folks, down 192. The NASDAQ down 186. And the Russell down 13. And look at us sitting here right at green almost still. Don't worry. I like the fact that this is numbers red 1 penny, but the chart over here staying green. I guess they know too, don't waste your time changing the chart. And it won't be this for long. Am I right, people? They couldn't get it down below 9 before without throwing away millions of dollars. That's the only way they do it again. And I don't even think that's going to work for them here, even at the 11 o'clock hour. At the 11 o'clock hour, when they struck, they made their move. They all said, look, folks, 10:44, we're going to shut the door. We're going to sell, Mortimer. Right? And look where the door got shut. The door was shut by the longs just now. You see where it's being shut now, slammed over $9. Look at that turn. Right on, folks. 903. We'll just give them that for the lunchtime low, folks, because that's where it's going to be. Where's my lunchtime low sheet? There it is. Oh, my goodness. Well, yesterday it was 902 at 12:25. 902. And I just saw 903 at 11. And now it goes to 904, 905, right? Just guessing here. Look over here. Let's go to this chart and see what they're using to run it down to try to break 9 again with. See how they're doing it with what they're using. How much? How much of the 16 million shares are they using now to get it down? And by the way, notice it hit that 200-day moving average. This has been the line of resistance for them every time, the 200-day. Everybody just piles in. All the institutions start saying, okay, here's where we get it more. Get more of it here. There it is right there. Trying to break it back down below that 200-day right there. Look at all these coming in here. Look at that big buy right there, folks. Somebody picked up $1.8 million worth of it right there when the price just hit there at 905. Follow the money. Yeah, Kim Chi says there's 3.4 trillion worth of options expiring today, which is why the market is done. I bought another 65 shares of BTI with earnings from Mullen. Yeah. Looks like a good entry point. I told people that right here. Look at this number. That's the mirror number, I call it. The mirror low where they want 13, but they can only get that. So we'll see if I'm right. And we'll see if I'm right about SOFI being resilient here and bouncing off this number. They can't drive it below. Yesterday's lunchtime low was 902. I got it written down. It isn't close enough to lunch to give them a little benefit of the doubt, right? Help out the shorts a little, make their efforts. I think the lunchtime low, folks, is going to be around 909. Seeing how it's holding up here. 1 penny red. Boy, I tell you, I wouldn't want to be in a shorter shoes here, seeing major 1030 algorithm, watching it go back green when 1030 to 11 has been attack time. Get out, folks. Buy in if you're long. Buy 5 shares here. Buy 10. Buy 20 shares here right now. There won't be a lunchtime low. They just saw it, 903. I'm going to give it to them. I'll write it down. Be kind to your shorters because they offer you the opportunities to buy at these low prices, right? It's just that simple. If it wasn't for them, lunchtime low. I have a plethora of pins, as I said, don't need to work. Keep one that doesn't work. Folks, by the way, I want you to be aware of something. On Fridays, there's been days I've lost 4,500 on this stock, 5,000, 7,500. And look at today, we're down a penny or two. There's 902. They got that yesterday. But yesterday they did it at 12:25 noon. They decided to come at a different time today. Still, the strength is so good here. Man. Where's 750 for my friend over there overseas, Spartacus? Nice. Thank you, Spartacus. Thanks for letting us know. SoFi is right in the middle of the algorithm, 1030, and rising off of 902 to 903, 904, and during the mid swing of the algo going, the should be going down. It's so resilient here. Watch it toggle on up. Folks, by the way, pay attention. This is what's more important over here. Look at these green candlesticks you're going to see here. Look at all the greens right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 7 of them green in the last 10 minutes. All right. I see you. I see you, Sparty. Sold some HASI, huh? Been looking at that. I looked at it yesterday too. It was down a little, I thought. It was. Good. Because it was down, and I think you bought this on that drop. Nice. Let me look if I'm right. Yes, nice. Very nice. I see that you sold some. Come on, PBR. Hit that bottom. I want to buy some at 15.13. And very, very stubborn here for the shorts to somehow get this below 904, isn't it? Very, very hard. I'm very happy to see that here at this time of day, too. Look at that. It's just so cool. Well, we got us a new bottom above 9. That's all I care about. Yes, it's a dividend stock. I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you, Martian Brax. Welcome. Welcome to the catfish bottom, where we already bought at the bottom today, those of us here. 888. Up 18 cents. PLTR, huh? Okay. Take a look. Thank you, Kyler. Take a look here in a second. There you go. We got to make sure we acknowledge the folks that come by here and give them the thank yous. I do appreciate your presence here, and I know there's many other places you can check out and hang out. We're going to go look right now at, oh boy, PFE. Whew. All right, going over here, take a look at PLTR. Kazzy, hey, how are you? Your thoughts for SOFI? I have so many thoughts for SOFI. Folks, Kazzy's new on my thoughts for SOFI, so I haven't seen him here. Welcome. I appreciate your being here. Thank you very much for your presence. And give you a little kudos. Well, my thoughts on SOFI are that it will be a very long-term hold stock for me. I hold permanently 5,000 shares that I just keep constant, and I fluctuate between that number and 7,500. I sold 2,500 shares when it broke 1160. I sold at 1166 with many others here on my channel who advised to sell at that price. PLTR. And then I bought more on the pullback. I've been pulling ever since it hit 799. I started buying, and I bought it at 789 and 801, and I bought it 808, and I bought it 813, and I bought it 888, 866. I bought it a lot of the numbers that I sell right in front of. I buy it the numbers that I sell 1 penny below. Sounds crazy, but that's the way I work it. And right now, you can see we've gone green again. Bye-bye red screen, hello green. While the market continues to taper down 200 now, the Dow, and we turn green, folks. Congratulations to all of you money makers. PLTRs. Good point to come in. That's a double bottom there. I like it, actually. Marshall Braxton Tyler watching from the air this morning, Texas to New York. Ho! Well, too bad you don't have my book in your lap, The Cube. You could be reading that right now. Next time you order one, and the next time you're on a flight, you can read my book, The Cube. It's on Amazon. You can order it today. Right? Look at that. HASI still rising. Amazon. Flip over there. Put in Tyler Self The Cube. I think it might come up. No, I don't care what you found. There it is, folks. There's my book right there. Hop on there and buy it. I think you'll enjoy it. It's about a, hour and a half, 2-hour read. Might take you that long. Short story. I've had a couple of people that make me movie offers on it, but I haven't taken that up. And I also have an invention. It's on this cube right there, the hidden element puzzle. I told you about it yesterday. And this is a book about it. It's kind of cool, I think. And you might like it. So there you go. I'm a published author. I hold a patent on the hidden element puzzle, and I also produce something called the Shove It for moving snow. And I also have manufactured one called the Plow Wow, which is on wheels. It's a shovel on wheels, believe it or not. Has an axle, and it's all made of PVC and, heavy gauge PVC. And it's probably 10 pounds with the wheels on it, and it's weighs less than 5 pounds. The other one I have, the Shove It. You can see it on YouTube. Put my name, put Shove It. Or Plow Wow. You can see them both in action. But Plow Wow heavy snow, you'll see me tossing snow off of a deck with it. So, and it's fun. It's a fun way to move the snow, by the way. You're using leverage to move it instead of your back to keep lifting like this. You just push with your arms, boom, shove that snow, pops it right off. Anyway, just some of the other stuff I do for fun. I have been making those, though. I had so many orders come in them, I couldn't even keep up with them myself. I have too many other things to do, and I was trying to make them out of my business where I was running the pawn shop in the back room. I had some area to make them, but it just got overwhelming. I was selling so many of them. I tried to look for a manufacturer to do them for me, an Acme Tool Company and some others. I just couldn't get anybody to come in with me on it, man. But I got a good idea, and it's very, very sellable. I know. I sold tons and tons of them. Sell one on Elm Street over there, wherever, and the next thing I know, I had another order on Elm Street there, same area. Next thing you know, 3 houses down, another order on Elm Street. That was the way it was. Every time I'd sell one into an area, I'd start selling more into that area because word of mouth. They're that cool to use on your driveway to move snow, especially when you only got an inch, half inch or whatever, just a light dusting. But like me here, I got a sloped driveway. You can't let that stuff melt and then freeze at night, because then you got an ice skate on an angle. You slide right out in the road, get killed. So anyway, my thinking about SoFi is that it's headed to $16 in the next year's time, maybe beyond that. It could easily, at any time on any news, Kazi, it could spike above that price to even in the close to the 20s or over 20. I have orders in as high as $27 on it right now for sale, because you can see some major institutional buying on big time breaking news that can shoot a price up $20 just like that. I've seen it before. I've seen it happen. So that's why I'm not naive to the possibility. And also, I want to tie up my shares so they can't be borrowed against by the shorters. I have them tied up with high orders so that they cannot borrow them from from Charles Schwab now. It used to be TD Ameritrade. I'm switching over to SOFI. I'm going to go over to the SOFI platform because I hate the Charles Schwab trading platform. So I'm going to be doing that very shortly here. And so anyway, but here we go. Going green, and it's going to stay that way, folks. Even with the market now dropping below 200, 205, where are they coming to for safety? The security of SoFi with their money as well. The safest place to be is the safest place to be with your investment right now. That's what I would say. What we're going to do here right now is we're just zooming in on this to see what these candlesticks are doing on the one day chart, minute by minute, because I like to see how the action's happening. What kind of volume's coming in? 3 out of 4 sell efforts, and look at the price going up. Wow, 4 red candlesticks out of 5, price rising. Scary for them, very scary situation to be in, I would say. Very precarious. They're walking on thin ice, people. I'm telling you, they're walking a tightrope right now. They got a tiger by the tail, folks. Shorting this thing down at 450, 460, 466. They shorted it 488, and all the numbers in between. From here to there to 9, they've shorted and they're holding paying interest on it, but praying and hoping for the sky to fall out. Waiting for the sky to fall. Chicken Little. But instead, the price rises strong on a down day. Strong, people. Awesome. The CEO of SoFi has been very, Cassie's asking me about, and I think it's Cassie or Kazi, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing Cassie. It might be Kazi. So here we go. I don't want to call you the wrong name. So is it Kazi, the long, or is it Kazi, the short? 1 or 2? Kazi. Oh, Double K calling in. What is happening, Double K? How are you doing? I am happy as a lark. I have all my folks here with all the catfish are here. We got 20 on the channel right now with me, and we're all watching the SoFi green on a red day. Sure enough, Cassie. All right. So what we're going to do here, I got a question from Cassie here on my board. Just quickly, let me answer this. Are today some news expected for SoFi? He says, wasn't the CEO of SoFi expected to announce something for the IPO next week? Well, he announced the IPO next week. And we're now on the 20th, so we got 5 days left before the IPO. And you can already see what happened there with the last IPO. ARM, green again today. They tried to run it red and green again today. And that is excellent because it opened at 51 and it's moving nicely, building a platform at 64 now. Building a nice platform at 64. And I'm talking about cup and handle, people. Look at that platform. And from platforms, cup and handles, what have I said? 8 out of 10 times, cup and handles form upward movements. So be aware of that. It can drop the other way, but the majority of the time, This is just a place of platform building. Look at it. It bounced just in. See that? It's done. That's it. That platform is built, and now it moves on up to the next step. Stair stepping up. ARM is stair stepping nicely right here from that bottom low. There's a triple bottom on it too. 1, 2, 3, and then off. Triple bottoms are always gainers from there, folks. Almost 99 times out of 100. I've told you this so many times on SoFi. And we've already seen a triple bottom on SoFi. There it is. 1 at 888. 2 at 895. And 3 at 903, folks. There's your triple bottom right there. 889 or 888, 895, and then that one there at 903. That's your triple bottom, people. So you can trust on what I say on that, or you not believe me. You can look at that other one and see the history of what it did. What else is going on? What's going on with PENN today? PENN. Let's go look at it.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. Good call, Carl. PENN, PENN. You nailed it. Nice. And it was very resistant to any attack today. People scaled in right on the heels of that attack, a volume attack, and they volumed right back up. It looks good. Good call. How's RSI doing? I already have it up here. Where is it? Yeah. I had it up here earlier. I don't know where it is now.
It's 1% down.
Okay. PLTR is down 3%. Rush Street Interactive. How's DraftKings doing?
They were right there. Not even 1.5%.
Oh, I see it. All right, I'm just checking them all out.
Everybody's a tad bit down, but the interesting thing is I don't know if everybody's looking at stuff. I mean, obviously Roblox is up and stuff, but the pot stocks, the marijuana stocks.
Yeah, they all made a very nice pop recently.
Yeah, but they're up again today.
Up again today, okay.
ACB is up 20% right now.
ACB, the one I have nightmares about that stock.
Let me see. Do they need that?
MULN was up like 25% today.
That's why they pushed them over $1 because were deficient. They were below $1.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Get back up over $1, and it's got great volume right now. It's got 48 million, shares on 78 million average. But in the same point, seeing the story before, it goes up, it'll come down.
Yep. That's right. I said it looked like a pump and dump to me, and I think I was right.
Well, the only thing is we need the catalyst to happen in that thing to break something up, and the only way is, for Biden to pass the where they deschedule it. That's the only way. And that will do a lot more than the Banking Act ever thought about doing, just to give you an idea.
Yeah, CGC's up 18% today. Wow. Watching that one close. Dang. What news? Yesterday, Canopy Growth to cease funding BioSteel business. Okay. Jeez. Wow. Unexplainable jump. One day this is going to happen on SoFi and people aren't going to see any news. They're not going to know why. But I know why. Look at it rising now. 907, baby. We're making money now. Every one of us who bought at 888, up 19 cents. Bought at the low today of 888. How did we know they'd go for that number? Folks, if you've been here with Catfish, you know I tell people 888. I've never gone wrong buying at that price. Acro just passed 51, folks. That pin chart looks real good, man. I like it, man.
Oh, the pen chart?
I like it a lot, yeah.
Well, pen's going to go way higher than this, over the time. It's going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's a strong stock. And it's going to perform better than DraftKings, just telling everybody.
I'm going to go look at one I've been telling people to get into. It's called Agro.
Yeah, I love Agro. It's at like 11, $12 right now.
1177, folks. That's been taken down then. You should get it right there. It was at 1186, 1188 probably. Look at the high, 1189, folks. And you see why I sell at 1187? Here we are on SOFI, trying to hold it red. On a day the Dow is now recovering, was down 210, now down only 180. Or am I wrong? Let me refresh the page. Yep, now only down 170. NASDAQ still falling, but we go green again. Cha-ching. Green, 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 green. You know what I mean, folks? Green on a red day, a sea of red, a sea of dead, a sea of dying, a sea of crying, but we're denying the trend. My friend, are you with me? We can't pretend. It's not the end. It's the beginning. Oh, yeah. Looking at Acro. Thank you, Sparty, letting us know. We got Spartacus here with us. His name is actually Orlando, and he is from Portugal. He has picked some good picks here, folks. You want to see some of them? Oh, let's go look and see what New's doing. What's NU doing? Curious. I know the guys at Trading Fundamentals. One of them is into them up. They're down 2%. That's more aligned with the market. Good place to come in here, I think. Two double, triple bottom in there. Man, CGC still running up now. Little pullback on it, but man, the volume's there. Ticking away up to 80 million already. Come on back over and settle into SOFI, folks, because it's going to get off this number here. We're at 1130 and rising green. 1130 and rising is not the typical time to be doing that. Because they come after this lately from 1115. I've seen it so many times, 11 to 1115. And you're telling me that's all they had? That's all the ammo they can throw at it? We're at 9 million shares already, people. 11:30, 2 hours into trading, 9 million. We only had 16 million all day yesterday. And I got news for you. ARM is not falling. It's continuing now off of that shelf. Right on up.
Oh, the offering, by the way, is going to be $28 to $30 a share.
Yep.
I got my notification.
Okay. My buddy here, he double K's in on the IPO for the Instacart. He's put in his bid. But folks, look at ARM going right on up here. Looks very good. I like it a lot. It's broke over 64. Spartacus says MAIN is past 41, has an excellent dividend, 19. Nice. That's one thing about Spartacus. He picks a lot of dividend stocks. Nice to get that little bonus. Even if a stock suffers in the price, you get the dividend regardless, folks. It's like an indemnity plan, right? Yeah. That builds up over time too, folks. That accumulates. Every penny made is a penny earned. Whoa, SOFI's at 909 and it's starting to climb. Who told you so, folks? This thing's gonna run. We're getting thrown some suggestions to take a look at. All of these will be considered. All will be looked at that you throw out there. Main, M-A-I-N, up this much right here. Look at the double bottom on that thing, and then boom. That's a strong double bottom, folks, from 40.73 to have that second bottom there at 40.77. Then you've seen several double bottoms there. This thing's looking very good. I like it. Good call. That's a good one there. M-A-I-N, Spartacus. Thank you. We will. L-I-F-W. I like that one. M-A-I-N, L-I-F-W. I want to, first of all, before I jump off this one too fast, I'm going to look at this 6 month. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Let's go on this one right here. L-I-F-E. L-I-F-W. L-I-F-W. Is it the winner? Is it time for dinner? Should we wait? Or now's the time to fill the plate? My God, up 205% today? Holy crap. Life Wallet announces second quarter 2023 financial results. Why can't we do something like this? God dang, folks. They missed estimates, it says, by 73 cents. I don't understand. That was 14 days ago that they announced the second quarter. Let's look at the 6 month chart on this thing. That's bad. Holy Toledo, people. Be very, very careful with this one, I would say. The average volume is 1 million shares or so, and it's got 307 million. It's dagger time, though, now. Be careful. Don't catch a falling knife. Wait for this number on it. 1590. Okay? Don't drop in on this yet if you're thinking about it. I don't like to get them when they're over. I mean, that's just ridiculously high, but sometimes they can go as high as 500%. I don't know. You never know. Thank you, though, for bringing that to our attention to consider. I appreciate that very much, Kimchi Bacon. Wow. CCJ on the move. Tyson, welcome, Tyson. Welcome. I'll type that in. Let's go look at it. CCJ, people. These could be money makers. PBR's been stair-step down, down, down today. They're stair-stepping. They're laddering it. That's called laddering. PBR laddering it down. Cameco Corporation working at now, per someone's request. Whoa! Nice, powerful move, up 2.69% at a double bottom, possibly right here. Lunchtime low, buy-in maybe. Good move. Let's look at the 1 year on it. Holy shit, that looks incredible. Look at this thing, man. $24 8 months ago. That's a good call there, Tyson. I like that one very much. Holy crap, look at that, Carl. CCJ. Look at the freaking 1 year chart on that thing. Unbelievable. Wow. Folks, you better be writing that one down, and you might want to get in on that one. Hey, Tyson, do you notice that paid dividends? And folks, it's just broke over 41. This is a new high. Today is the highest it's ever been. See that 52-week range, 41.65. That was today, I'm guessing. Days range, and yeah, 52. That was it. It might have already been there in the pre-market because I don't see it there yet now. Wow. Jeepers creepers, man. That thing is.
Let me grab this all to call you guys back.
I hear you, man. Thank you. Carl's out of here. Oh, I gotta. This will be separated too. Dang, that looks good. And right now, it's double bottoming here. 10:58, and you see it at 11:36. I really like it. Yeah, look at it springboarding off that 41. That's a good number right there, folks. Maybe pick up some of that. Never dive, but that looks very, very good. I like that a lot. That one's highlighted. Oh, yeah. Bring on the lunchtime low. Hello. Bring on the lunchtime low. Well, they already got the lunchtime low. I'm giving it to them right there at 9:03. And that was 1 penny above yesterday's lunchtime low of 9:02, by the way. Isn't it fun to keep tracks of things like this? I think it is. See, I look for every single indicator I can dig up in this kind of market today, folks. I honestly do. Going to LAC. Lithium company. Lithium's a good. Nice. Jump on that train. Look at the 1 month on that thing, folks. Look at all the volume coming in on this here. Severely beaten down for May. 3 months. Hammered down. A lot like SOFI's 1.5 year of hammering. Good. HASI was a good buy. I know you did good. Congratulations, Spartacus. Yeah. I saw how much it spiked up. Took a look at it earlier. I like this one too a lot. LAC, folks. See, I write them down because then I can look them over more in depth. But dang, that looks awesome right there. 2072. And folks, when you don't have any upside resistance, that helps. It looks like we got a lot of washed out shares right there, and now no resistance on the upside. They washed that one out clean. Good point to get out there. Congratulations. That's HASI right there. Oh, the open, the IPO took off. Dang. Here's the IPO, folks. It's up 44%. RYZB. Be mindful of what time they brought it out at 11. What was it? 9:42. It wasn't there. This is when it started right here. 11:38. It's kind of what I thought would happen yesterday with the release of the one on ARM. I was thinking 11:30 might be a time they would choose. Look at this thing going nuts here. Green on a red day. NASDAQ still falling. Russell falling. We're in the Russell, by the way. I'm leading it green. I love it, folks. Doggone, we're just standing there like the Statue of Liberty in the harbor, man. Weathering the storm. Holding up the light for the ships. Guiding people in to the harbor for safety. SOFI. Rising above. The cream always rises to the top, people. Right here we are, 1140. Look at that big buy there. Someone wanted $750,000 worth of it. Look at the small little red candlesticks here. There was one massive one where they dumped $1.5 million. This is horrible for them, what I'm seeing here. Great for us, horrible for them. Folks, just look at this chart right here from 1058 on. 953, 954, 905, 903, 904, 905, 904 again, and then bam, right here, what did we just see? 905. You think this is going to go down somehow this afternoon based on those numbers? Wow, I love it. Look at the ARM platform building there very nicely. We saw that yesterday, and we saw what happened yesterday afternoon late too, didn't we? That thing took off. It went up even more in after hours. Wow. Amazing. Just like SoFi is going to be amazing to everyone. RYZB. We're going to keep an eye on it. See what I mean? Careful. Still very, very solidly up. Nice. And they opened this at what? 18? Oh, goodness. SoFi Institutions. 698 long there. It says 699 owners here. SoFi is technical. That's what it says. I don't know. Who's going to push us over 700 is what I want to know. Probably one of these that's coming in here today on it, just when it was down there. Might have already done it at 888. It's the number they wanted to buy about so they could take pictures too and hang it on their walls later on. As we sit now at 9:05 at 11:45 with the market looking horrendous. But look at the Dow. It's turned off its bottom and now improving. It's 60 points off of the low of the day. NASDAQ still falling. The resilience of this stock must be driving these shorters crazy. The money that they have to burn through every day to try to keep. But what did we see again? What did we see today? Look here, folks. Look at the low yesterday. Look at the low 8 days ago, 822. Look at the next day, up 23 cents. The next day, up. What was that? 19 cents. The next day, up 15 cents. The next day, they were able on the 13th to make it drop 2 pennies and then up and up again today. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. And I called for this, told every single one of you once it got to that lowest there and it was done, it was going to be running. When it hit 789, I said expect a lot of higher lows. Look at these lows here, 806, 817, 836, 852, 872, 8 down a smidge, and then off this number here it was done. Boom, 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 up, 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 up. Just the same way they did it last time. We saw 2 or 3 down days, and then off it went and went up 56.5%. Just so you're aware of that. Thank you, Spartacus. Look at TSN. TSN. Did they halt this thing? No, it's still chiming away. Well, these IPOs are doing good, aren't they, folks? Seems like we might see. And this one here was an IPO that hasn't announced yet. This is another one. MNMRA could come out any minute now. That's another IPO today. IPOs are back, it seems like, with the strength. There's a pullback on CGC a little. LIFW still rising. Well, it sure has been taken down over the last 6 months, so good for them. Finally, the shorters decided to go long on it, all of them together going in long and making them millions and millions of dollars, maybe billions even. Ching. Up, here we go. Lunchtime low effort again. Lunchtime low. Here we go. What a try. They will fry. It will all die. It'll die out. All the giveaway shares will be gone. 903. I already told you yesterday's lunchtime low was 902, folks. As we just now went over 10 million shares traded on our way, possibly to over 20 million today. Who knows? We don't know yet. We don't know who all is going to come in. We're looking at ARM rising. ARM continuing to make a nice move. Nice. That's good for SOFI. Trust me. just gaining more and more deposits and converting those people over on student loans into doing many other loans. They're really doing that cross selling so well. It's working so well for them. There's very high proof of that. Spartacus believes ARM could go all the way to 150. Good. I hope it does. Certainly couldn't hurt us. TSN is running away from all-time lows. Okay. Thank you. That's Tyson Foods. All right. All right, Spartacus. I say you can buy this and sell it at 5607. See, you people have heard me tell you I put orders in at the cells below that 08 because I know how much they like the number 8. I'll buy it in the 8s, but I like to sell at the 7s. And I like to sell at the 12s. And I've told you where I like to sell, the numbers I like to sell. But also where I like to buy. I like this one. Very good call on this. TSN, folks. Pay attention. Maybe pick that one up. Yep. Big time cup and handle on that thing right now. Big platform building here for a pop off that even. So I like to look at that chart a lot. Yep. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. And we're going to look at another one now. T. AT&T. Looks solid. Yikes. Wow. The heck happened to him on July the 18th? Started July 12th, and through that whole week, man, did they get slaughtered. Well, there's a shitload of news on this every single day, so I'd have to go back forever to find that. But okay, looks good. I like it. It's a very attractive looking chart there. 33 minutes ago, former Warner Media CEO Jason Kilar joins Roblox's board. Okay, well, AT&T stock bull versus bear, not worth your time. They've done good on revenues and earnings. They've sloped down though, and that's why you're seeing the reflection there. But maybe a turnaround point. So good to bring it to attention. All right, I hear you, Spartacus. And I also hear something else, and that's my wife getting ready to leave for work. So that means there you go, lunchtime low, 902. Saw it yesterday, same amount. Same amount as yesterday's lunchtime low. But the problem for the shorts is that yesterday's low was lower than today's. Right? Yesterday's low was lower. It's being very resilient here, even right before lunch, because I think just like what happened yesterday, everybody knows lunchtime is the best time to buy the stock, one of them anyway. So they're starting to come in even before lunch to get the deals. But if anybody thinks this is going to go to 88 again, I think you'd be very, very over optimistic. ARM above 65. Look at that thing, man. Nice. I told you that platform was going to bounce off of it. I told you it would. And now we're seeing another stair step build. Trade sideways here for 11:10 to 11:30. See that 30-minute sideways, folks, and a pop will come. Just got to be patient. Even though they try a little bit hard to work it down, again, it would win anyway, didn't it? Couldn't find it. After 30 minutes, there was just too much. It's a war of attrition, people. Now you're going to see it here at 64.75 for a while. Trade here between 64.66 and 64.75 for quite a while, probably. Whoa, 901. They got the lunchtime low, a penny below yesterday's lunchtime low. Well, it's not lunch technically yet, but I'll celebrate for them. On a day the entire market is, Dow is now back down 200, NASDAQ falling out, and we're down a whole 3 cents at lunchtime low. Good Lord, what a catastrophe for the shorts. LIFW, folks. That thing is still climbing, folks. Broke over 18 now. Man, oh man. LIFW, folks. Golly. Venture in. Buyer discretion advised. Dang, look at that thing running. Now over 19. Here we go. Boom, it just jumped it. My. Folks, this is a money maker. I'm out of ILMN, okay? Spartacus, what do you think of this LIFW? My goodness gracious. Kimchi Bacon picked it out, and this thing is sizzling on the pan, baby. Gonna break 20 now. There it is. You see how quick these gains are coming now, too? This is a penny stock, people. That's why every penny up, it can make so much. LIFM, you mean W? I think you do. Dang, people, look at the volume on this thing, too. Jeepers creepers. I'm afraid to come in on it, man. I am. Yeah. Well, I have my reasons to be scared. It's at the highest high it's ever been here. Well, I don't know. I had to go back to the 1 year chart, but yike. I'm scared of it there. Sorry. When it broke 20, up 253%, I'm out. And it can drop so fast, you wouldn't believe how fast it can drop. So I'll stay away from that. Be a good one to keep an eye on, but man. And Sofi said goodbye to 901, now 902, toggled away, 903. I can't. My broker do not have that. I hear you. 901 lunchtime low. Cha-ching for them. They got it a penny lower than yesterday. Lunchtime low, but now, sadly for them, it's staying over 9. That's the dilemma they're in. A lot of them shorted at 4, 455, 556, 657, 758. They've all shorted. They're still paying interest. They're still just holding those shorted shares and hoping to God there's some way this thing can drop back down into those 4s and 5s. But it just remains so resilient, so defined. There's so many that are here that are retail buyers that are smart people that know these things, know where SoFi is going in the long run. Just like what we're going to see happen this afternoon after 12. Same thing, by the way, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, let's get in here on the 1 day and see how they're manipulating it down. They got any oomph behind this push, or is it just Peasley Weasley? Well, folks, you know what? Crazily enough, all I see here mostly is a bunch of green. Since 11:49, 1 green, 2 greens, 3 greens, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 greens, 9 of them, I mean, green and 2 red. Bought some more BTI. Okay, yeah, it was beaten down. I saw that. I told people right here it was at 11. Good time to come on in on some. Just like this is a good time to come in on SoFi, and a lot of people know it at lunch. You'll see it. There's no volume here. Look down here at the bottom, folks. There's none. There's just virtually no volume here to make this fall from 909 to here. Look at that Peasley volume. Look at here when they came at it early. And look at the volume here when they came at it from the high. And look at it, the volume here. Weak, 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 weak. Puny. Tidbitly stuff. But, folks, we're going to go over yesterday's volume level. I can assure you of that right now. Look at ARM, people. It's very good for us. I hear footsteps.
See you later.
Ah. I like your hair like that.
Thank you. See you later.
When you going to be back?
I don't know. I'll have to text you. I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be late.
Good. All right. I hear you, Spartacus. Telling everybody got out of CVNA at 23. See where it is now. All right. Yeah. Huh? You sold that? What? Golly. Yeah, but you bought it at 6, right? I am sure if you sold it, you made money. That's all that matters, my friend. But man, oh man, I hear you. Look at that thing. It's in a pullback right now, folks. Dang, that thing looks good. Look at that revenue. Boom, 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 boom. 13 billion. 5 strong buys, 6 buys, or 5 buys, and 3 holds. Look at these last two. Jeffries downgraded on the 31st, downgraded by Morgan Stanley. I guarantee you they own shares of it, most likely. CVNA here. Come on now, here, hold on. Huh. Well, dang it, man. I'll find it, don't worry. Owners. Huh. Dividends, earnings, insiders, SEE, screeners, intersect, explore. Huh. No. Huh. All right. Well, I'm not having any success here. Went in 355 in 2020 when it dropped to 355. My God. Sparty. Oh, Jesus. I have other ways to do things that I do. And then we're going to put in here. Oh, sorry. What do you know? No data available. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Failed. All right, well, anyway, let's get back over here and see where we are. Oh, yeah, we're spiraling up. There we go. Well, it's all over. You can't deny it. It's lunchtime, folks. They all want to buy it. 9:04 now, 9:05. You can see the thing. It's coming alive. Everyone hang in here with me. We're all going to be fine. You will all see. 9:04, 9:05. We're looking at a beautiful little spot here to take off from here at this time of lunch. And look at these candlesticks here, folks. Look right here at these candlesticks coming in. We got an upside crossover happening right now. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green candlesticks in a row. And that last one, folks, was about $800,000 buy, in case you're not paying attention. Cha-ching. Like, Maya Ram, let's take a look. Asking us to take a look at NVIDIA. This is an IPO right here we're watching. IPO today. There's another one due right here. Hasn't started yet. I hear you. I hear you, Spartacus, saying NVIDIA could go up to 10 years, could go as high as 4,000 if they don't do splits. And this guy knows what he's talking about, Mayor, so pay attention. Don't read his last one that he bought at $355 and it went to $3.55. That's not an indicator of his typical pattern of behavior. He makes money, I've seen. So I know NVIDIA beat the streets last time on the earnings and they dropped like a rock. Whole market should have gone up on the news. Look at them. Oh, God. Yeah, see, here's where they beat the street. They were over $5 on the news that they beat the street. 513, I saw. I don't mean $5, $500. 513. Not these numbers are showing you because it was in after hours. Whoa, look at SOFI go. Ring the bell. 12, 12, 12, 12 o'clock noon, and the game was over. Oh, they're coming in soon. Come on over with me to see how they're doing it. Look at these green candlesticks. And they triple upside crossover. Well, it never really happened. None of the numbers went below, but one below the 200-day. Yike, oh, shiko. Look at her go. Look at her fly, folks. Look at them buy. Wow. Nice. Pay attention to the fact the Dow is tanking. The NASDAQ continues to tank off. The Russell falling. The S&P 500 dropping. So I say a goodbye on this NVIDIA here for sure. It's being worked down. They beat the streets and they're being worked down for the 2 weeks since then. 3 weeks. They're just being worked down just like SoFi was. They worked it down for 3 weeks. They've worked it down. And that's over. That game is over. AWIN broke out as well. But be a good time to buy some of this CVNA, I say. Jeepers creepers. Careful, people. Again, I caution against buying into a falling knife. Yeah, penny stocks day. But my bet in relation to NVIDIA would be Tesla, which would be double this value of 4,000. Tesla. I see that true. I like Tesla here. I like SOFI here. I love it here at 907, 908. Ring it again. Every time it goes up, I ring the bell. Every time it rises, I ring the bell. Here it goes again. 908, my friend. That soon will end. 909 is where we're going next. SOFI, SOFI, SOFI. ARM breaks 65 again. Don't even want to look at that. Goodbye on BTI there. Be green again soon enough. Following the same pattern right here. Look at the relevance of the pullback. You had this $33 dropped to 32. That's $1.40. Here, 33.85, 33.90. Down to 33.64. That's down $1.36. So there you go. That's the relevance of the pullback. Just saying. 908, now we go. 909, ring the chime. Here we go. We're all on time. Thank you for being here with me while we watch this. There it is, 907 to 909. Did you see that? Did everyone witness that? What have I told you about gapping up by multiple cents when it's usually one at a time? Time to get in, folks. When you see that, watch the buy. Watch the size of the buys. Watch here. Look at all these green candlesticks, people. Here we go, Shaniza. Here we're going to climb, and this time we're going to go past 919, yesterday's high. Look at these greens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We got 2 reds out of 15 green candlesticks on SOFI, everybody. During lunchtime, we pop. Yes, indeed, we pop, and then the thing is not going to be stopping this time. It's not going to do it. I'm telling you, we're not through it. We are going to see 10. Oh, yeah, my friend, we're going to see 11 too. That's what we'll do. Watch how fast this thing pops now over this. Watch it go. Watch it go by 913 without any resistance this time. Look at this coming in. Sheepers, creepers, folks. Look at that gorgeous chart. Look at the volume. Game over, shorty. Touchdown, SOFI. They're going long, folks. They're going long. This isn't going to be no Doug Flutie Hail Mary. We saw the Doug Flutie Hail Mary when the price was at $7.89. That was Shorty's Hail Mary. Whoa, losing my signal at 12:20. Just went poor. While I was pouring. Folks, while it's poor, I'm not going to talk. I'm going to go get something to drink. All right, Spartacus. Bingo. Yes, sir. Handful in the wallet. Payday of some stocks. One of them's going to be SOFI, brother, here. Watch this thing. Back to healthy streaming. 910 is in our view. I told you it was going to happen, folks. This was not going to stop. That is an awesome, very, very, very strong signal. Look at this thing going, folks. Watch the size of these buys. All the fake shares has to melt away before we can really say we're at the bottom. Right? All the fake shares had to melt away before we could really say we were at the bottom. And they just did, folks, right there. Look how resilient it was. 902, 901, and boom, off it went, not to go to 9 or below. Everybody should be cheering this on and up and buying here. I'm waiting to buy it at 918. I am. When it gets up there, I'll be buying it. I'm going to push it right past yesterday's high. Not just me. Others like you can help. Spartacus letting everybody know that he's got his eye on Tesla and it's coming off the lows of the day. If you want to pick your spot to come in, now would be the time, he's saying. Perhaps. It's hard to beat up a stock like this, folks. Look at this stair stepping. Boom, 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 boom. Next one. Yeah. Good entry point. If we start to see this turn, especially the Dow, the NASDAQ, all of them finally get washed, everyone's washed out here at lunch, and then they're going to run this up from now all the way to the close today is my call. I could be completely wrong. It could go the other way, but I sure like what I see happening here with this one. That's for dang straight I do. Look at this, folks. Golly. Back to SoFi. I agree. Tesla's a good place to come in. But I want to watch this sun come running here. 910 now. Busting into the teens. How will they stop it? What's that ARM doing? Little tiny pullback here at lunchtime too. But this lunchtime down is over, folks. They put a definite stamp of approval on SoFi at $9 today, right? It's grade A stock. Grade A, 100% grain-fed SoFi. After more than 4 days of climbing, this drop is welcome. True. Man, this thing looks good, folks. Look at all these people coming in here at lunchtime buying in big amounts, folks. These are big buys. Big buys coming. 11,803. Look at the two, and amongst all that, all the retailers piling in on it too. So fun to watch, just little buys at a time, pushing it up. And oh yeah, 9/11. That's what it is. It's going to be a 9/11 scenario for the shorts. Look at this number here. See that? Oh, watch it. Watch it, watch it, watch it pop. Oh yeah, folks, it is never gonna stop. There it is. Say goodbye to it. Say goodbye to 666. Say goodbye, my baby. Oh yeah, you're gonna see it real soon. You look at that. Look at that. And then you see that last pop down to 665 that time? There it is. Boom. Called it. All right. I'm sorry right now, Spartacus. I'm going to watch SoFi go past this 913 to 918. I got to get my order in right now. I'll get over there in a minute on it, DBX, but let me do this. Come on, man. Okay. Just be patient with me, folks, here a little bit. Because I'm going to start making some money here. There it is, 913, 914. Here we go. Yes, sir. We're running, folks. Oh, this looks so good. Cha-ching! You know, SoFi is not as heavily shorted as many stocks, Jay Reese. It is shorted by some very resilient shorters, that Citadel being one of them. But uh, it's not very heavily shorted. So a short squeeze is not what's going to propel this. It's just going to be pure demand. It is. We can see a short squeeze to run it quickly up to $13 or $14, just like that. If they start off running for the exits at the same time. All right, here we go. I'm putting my orders in. I want to buy this because the number that we want to surpass is right here on this chart right here, on this historical data number right there, 918. That's where we're going and where I'll be buying. Balance. Here we go. Oh, yeah, folks. We got ourselves a bona fide run going on here. We got a bona fide run taking place. You can see it right here very, very clearly. It was no lunchtime low today. Look at it go. This is beautiful, a thing of beauty. Look at this. Look at this chart. Look at this chart here, folks. Yeah, baby. Yes, indeed. Look at us defying the market as the Dow continues to collapse away, the NASDAQ falling away. And where's the safety here? Here it is at SoFi. People are coming over here, folks, and buying more ARM, now over 65. Nice. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this number. It just so happens to coincide with the number I like to buy, 888 at 913. Love it. I'm waiting on my chance to buy. I got my tablet ready. You can bet your butt I'll have my order in at 918. And ARM is staying well over 65. It's still holding up nicely. That looks good, AT&T. Platforming right there. Might be a good spot. RYZB holding up nice still. Hey, we just got an opening on NMRA. NMRA slightly red. 61666 here, folks. Pay attention. NMRA is open. This is an IPO here, folks. Just opened up. Yeah, I just saw that. Arm up over 65 again. I saw it. It's playing around with it. This is what I like. Breaking away from 913. Now I will be ready. Here we go, folks. Watch this ascent now, which I will help propel upwards. See this number here? See that number? Right there, inverted. Right there. Again. Watch it, though. Watch it bounce now. We're going to go up over 1% right here. Meanwhile, the rest of the market collapses. Stay tuned while the market collapses and SOFI rises. Right, everybody? Yep, arm is solid holding there. Just like we solidly held at 9 o'clock at lunchtime. And look where we are already in freaking 20 minutes, people, 30 minutes. Not even that long. What time was that? 12:02. And the thrashing was through. Got it to 9:01. Yesterday's low was 9:02. So congratulations to them, right? Let's do a cheer for them. Everybody do a backflip for the shorts. Getting the lunchtime low to 9:01. You know what's interesting? Yesterday I thought the lunchtime low was going to be 9:03, and then I had to change it to 9:02. Today I thought it was going to be 9:02, and it was 9:01. But you know what's even more interesting? The price is 9:14 now, 30 minutes later. And green and climbing, right? All right, everybody, yes. Gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it as we shove it higher. Look at the day's range, 9:14 they're showing. Not for long, people. Not for long, especially with a move like this during lunch coming in already in this volume. Forget about it. We're already at almost 13 million. We only reached 16 million and so yesterday. We got 3.5 hours left on a Friday, and there's going to be some phone calls coming in, and people are going to start saying to these guys, look, we can't take any more losses. Look at this 5 days we've been borrowing to you. You lost every day this week. You're losing now even. We can't do it. See this, folks? All these shorted shares here. And look where we are. Right here at the tippy top. All those shorted shares this week. 16 million a day, roughly. Starts to add up. $800 million. Or $80 million, I mean. $80 million And shorted shares losing today. Losing money. Look at it go after that 914. Come on, I want to put my order in 918. I want it so bad. Come on, let's get that 918. Push it, man. Push it right on up. Everybody's buying here. Welcome, Mantis. Greetings to both of you, Martian Brax and Mantis. I will buy 10 minutes before closing if we are above 914. Good idea. And we will be, trust me. We're going to be over 920. You'll see, man. This is usually takedown time at lunch, and we're running wild, man. And the reason why, look at all these green candlesticks, folks. Look at that. Look at the size of these buys coming in here. Very wise buyers. Look at that size right there. $2 million. I'll buy it. $2 million at 906. Look at this size here. $1 million at 907. I'll buy it. Look right here. $1 million more. I'll buy it. Then the price went to 909. I'll take $1.5 million of that. You see these greens? Look over here. Price it got to 913. Someone says, I'll take them over $1 million. You're seeing it right in front of your eyes. Look at this blue 45-day gapping from the 50-day. Salivation upon salivation, people. MAIN is on track. Excellent dividend 19. Okay, got it. Appreciate it, Spartacus. Appreciate that a lot, Orlando. Look at us going on up here, folks. There's no way to stop this. I'm telling you right now. No way. Look at this AWIN, folks. Dang, it's up 120% more gain. That's on fire. That's good too. Yeah, MAIN looks very good. I like that, Spartacus. Up 3.5% today too. And with SOFI, folks, we're not done here. Trust me. This is just the beginning. Of course, I was telling you that when the price was in the 4s and 5s, but it was just the beginning, and now look where we are. And now we're at the mid-beginning. Still in an infancy stage. This is going to grow into a galaxy. This is going to grow into a galaxy starting now. Starting here and now with this group of us here. Thank you for being here, everybody who's here with me right now. I know there's many of other places you can spend your time, but you come here, and I thank you for it. And I appreciate all of your suggestions for stocks for me to consider and write down and track and keep and buy into on occasion. And we now see that the new NMRA has gone green. This is an IPO. Or nope, it's still red. Why is it? Okay, I'm wrong. But it's the new IPO right here. Brand new one. Right here is one too. New IPO today. That one's faring much better. Oh man, I love the look of this chart, folks. Good God. And look at the Dow still tanking, NASDAQ still dropping. It's going to happen all the way till 1 o'clock. And then watch mysteriously how all these change. I say. Kim Chi's already told us it's because of all the options expiring and they're worthless trillions of dollars and the market's going to get crushed, but that sure isn't affecting SOFI, is it, today? And I got news for you, folks. The further we get away from 913, the higher we're going to and faster we'll climb. Already at 12,745. Pay attention, yesterday's volume level, 23,606 on yesterday's climb. And today we're only at 12 million and we're climbing. This is absolute KOD for shorters. In case you don't know what that means, that's called the kiss of death. Dropping volume, rising price. Horrible. And not only could they not get the low down below 886 where it was yesterday, today's 888 low was disheartening enough, but now they can't hold it at 913. We're just snapping them right in two. Snapping their backs right here. Thank you, Spartacus. Very interesting. And we're coming into the fall, which will be Christmas season. Can solid growth efforts aid gap amid market turmoil? Three shaky stocks to sell in September before it's too late. They got the gap in there. They're beating. 3 out of 4 times they beat the street and estimates. The revenue's fine. They're making money. They got no problems. I like it. Definitely one to write down. Add it to my sheet for more in-depth look. All right, cool. I like it breaking over 1140 here and going right on up, possibly. So that's a very good one. I'll keep an eye on that one. Thank you for that one, suggestion. Appreciate it. GPS Spartacus. Brought to you by Spartacus. The Portugal pioneer of investing. Powerhouse. Portugal powerhouse. And they'll be putting their dividends out October the 3rd. GPS, everybody. Take a look at GPS. I like a look of them. I do. Another dividend stock, folks. Cash in on these. How do you like here that we're at 1245 and 12 cents higher than the lunchtime low? How are they going to stop this? How are they going to stop it from going over this number, 918 today? When they can't hold it at any number they've tried to hold it at over the last 2 weeks. They've failed horribly. Look at this 5-day chart I'm looking at here, folks. Failure upon failure upon failure. Ending in failure. on a Friday, failing. Well, I guess they're growing used to it so much now. I guess it doesn't bother them too much. Just keep losing money. I don't know how, but that seems to be their strategy. Just keep losing money on this stock. See this number here? Just so you know. Oh yeah, and up she goes. Watch this number change to 777. There's their effort. 777's coming here right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it comes, folks. Well, it's because there it is. Did I call it? Boom. And now 668. See, you got to look for these very intricate moves to know when to make your entry points. What are they able to pull off here? And then what does it pop to the next one? Just paying attention to these real close. These are our gains here, folks. Our gains while the whole market falls. Watch, we got 12 more minutes of market deception. Okay? I call we got 12 more minutes of market deception. And you know what, folks? I hate to eat while I'm in your presence. There we go again. But I am going to go grab me some watermelon and put it on a plate. Take a little tiny quick break. Be right back. You guys, if anybody comes up and asks me where or ask a question over here, where is them? I'll put it over here. That's probably the best way to do it. Be right back. Yeah, be right back. Give me 10 minutes to go take care of a few things here and just check on the status of outside, what all's going on in the world. And but I'll be back because I am anticipating that we'll be at 9:14 again by the time I get back, or higher. That's my call. We'll see. I'm out of water too. I got to go fill up my water bottle. So just hang on, and I will return. Okay, we're back. Let's see where we are. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome all. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. Next up in the path is a little blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Ha 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 ha. All right. Oh, my bell just seems to have ceased completely there. I'm just going to start hitting on it with a pin. Folks, I want to share with you in our success this afternoon, starting now. I feel certain we're going to be hurting the shorts from here to the close. And I am very happy to pronounce that. And you can watch it and just testify. Testify. I'm looking for some testification. Sophistication, testification. You know what I mean? It's an all new sensation. BTI. Could it be a buy? Maybe. Cameco, CCJ, on its way. GPS has turned north. Looking good. Good calls here. RYZB, looking good. Still trading and going up. Yeah, this one's not faring so well. This IPO is not doing good. Yet. You see where it was at the bottom right here already? What was it? 1588? 1613? I don't know. What was it? 1570. Interesting number. Don't see that too often. But then again, it's an IPO. Look over here, though, folks. Come on in here to the volume pool. Let's see what's happening. Let's go in and see what's going on. I see that doggone blue and 45 and green. Every single daggone thing I'm looking at is up. Look at where they got the RSI now at 909, and the RSI is down in the 30s. Oh, they're in trouble. They're in trouble, people. They're in deep doo-doo here. One o'clock, folks. I'm ringing the bell. Watch the rise. Watch it rise from here. Just watch. I like GPS here. 1141. That's a good buy number. I like that one. GPS. GPS at 1139, folks. I like it. Like it even more at 1138 because, you know, me and my eights. Makes me wonder. I wonder if I can find me a, just for kicks. I'm not sure how to spell Yastrzemski. I came close enough. Nice. What is that? A double XL? 2XL. I could wear that one. Goodness gracious. Scantily clad. I like this one. 67. Huh. I was 6 years old, people. The year prior to this, 66 was the worst year they ever had, I think, as far as losing 2 seasons in a row uh, in last in last place or next to last place or something like that. 66. It was in 1966 when the Red Sox and Yankees were both in the two lowest positions in the East, American League East. That's what I found out last night. I like this one. CCJ, folks. I like SOFI being very resilient, still holding up under the Dow now, breaking below 200, 201 now. NASDAQ, where it is. I say it turns. I don't know why I feel that way. Just something I have in my gut feeling. I could be completely wrong. I could be. Losing signal